I keep saying
Drow.
Drow.
The first thing I keep thinking of. He's not doing so well in his laning matchup. Which again, 14-5 compared to the 10-1 of Penko. Then you're probably feeling pretty confident that at 10 minutes in, you're just gonna be able to run around and do whatever you can. He went down to 1 HP, finally takes out to the last run of the Blood Grenade. Soxa gets first blood.
B33 wants to play this type of game with some Ags build-up farm. I assume he's just going Helmet Dominator as Tofu. He has Fairy Fire.
He does.
Oh,
that only delays the inevitable. Still, though, it does mean Whitemon had to dive in pretty deep and will probably lose his life in exchange for that one. Ace picks up the kill.
You've only got 1 ring, he's got 2, so.
Lornoff rolling around with that amp damage. Ice Shards kind of blocks him in, also blocks in Ace, but none of it's good enough. It's actually Gaimin Gladiators who will win out. Now,
I think you just have to kind of play the static and get some efficiency out of the jungle. There are some
for the rune bottom. It's not. It's top instead. Oh, they might be able to get Quinn off of this one.
Okay, they brought the beast. That'll do it.
Yeah, they got him inside of the middle of the river. Only one way out for Quinn.
Yeah, nice
in a body bag. Look at
what in.
In your opinion, is this a Helmadom or is it an Axe game?
Oh, I think it's a Helmadom.
Watson gonna join in on this fight. Tornado actually dodged some of the damage, but 33 is still pretty isolated against the Rocket Barrage. The dead shot hits Soxa as well in the back line. Ace with the extra bit of movement speed. He's gonna run him down underneath the tier 2, thanks in part to the Rupture.
That sounds tough.
Yeah, and that is exactly what he is going for. Celery caught trying to take a peek inside of the triangle, and Tundra will punish that little voyeur.
This is what their lineup is good at, is defending just from the efficiency.
Want to get into that triangle. Instead, they find a Bat Rider. Celery is not level 6 still. All of his quests to run around, get information have not...
This is a feels bad kill, even if you get it.
Yeah. Finally managed to hit that dead shot, get him inside the cogs, so they will kill him. Soxa isn't going to buy any more time, but it was enough. Tundra making a move on the other side of the map to kill Ace's Bloodseeker, a hero that you cannot afford to see shut down early on.
This smoke too, one of those Radiant Obs behind the tier 1 off lane, they really see a lot.
Oh yeah, they've got a ton of vision there.
Yeah, they get this D-ward as well. And they'll invade again.
Hook shot, making sure the EMP lands. Tried to hit a shield crash, only gave him a pittance of extra health. Certainly not enough to deal with that duo, Celery and Quinn.
Before the Ags Beast can even take a tier 1, I think you're happy with that overall on the side of gaming. Because I think your teamfight just looks better at that point. That doesn't mean you can use it, but the blink is up for Soxa, though. He found some recovery in this game, and he's looking to use it. He will grab.
Oh, immediate response. The tornado hook shot. Gaimin Gladiators, they were aware of this kind of move. And they managed to push Tundra away. Nightfall still going to be joining in, and he managed to get his mark onto Watson with his BKB. Watson is definitely dead. Nightfall's going to commit to this one. They do a healthy amount of damage to Nightfall. Still, though, Nightfall's looking for that extra kill. Disarm does manage to get the clockwork anyway and get away from the Invoker, who is menacing him. Diffuser Blade, big hit on a Tofu. That'll finish him off, while Nightfall's still trying to get away from Ace, but Ace has to be careful. He can't stumble into the plasma field. And Soxa is going to go up to the high ground and TP away.
Heads up play.
All of these heroes limping out of here, but Nightfall doing a really good job getting away from that. Back in real time, though. Celery trying to go through the gate. Stop at the lasso. So a 10th kill for Tundra.
Missed the creep wave. It's a little embarrassing.
I'm in, just having a good time. You have a chance to be able to win some items for you. So shout out to Jeppa. Bat Rider is going to go down here. Nightfall is trying to stick onto Ace, though Ace's movement speed, plus the help from Quinn there with Hurricane Pike, breaks that link. Lornoff still wants to go in. They hit a roar. Chain stun it with the Rolling Thunder. Quinn is too well controlled. There's no way out of it for him, but they are still snowballed into a gyrocopter, and that's a rough place to be, though. 33 in his drums, they're going away. They finally finish him off. Now Whitemon's on the roll. Lornoff is also trying to get out. Nice shards, though. Does he get hit by the blood right? He doesn't. He's okay. Still, though, Ace is super fast. Both Nightfall and Whitemon are very low. Whitemon turns around, hits him with a punch, hits the plate mail. Dead shot connects from downtown from Tofu. Still, though, Soxa back into play with the lasso. Tries to bump him back.
Right, for when he needs it there. So really good identification of that. They're able to take advantage as Celery will find Soxa. Invoker's close. Might be able to
the
convert.
cold snap and the battery assault. Soxa's not going anywhere. And Tofu lands another mentor.
What?
I can't believe he made that read. That was crazy.
Was there a rocket flare or something that scouted him?
Maybe.
That's an insane blind Sunstrike. If he just landed out of nowhere.
And now they've hit a hook shot for the other support as well.
Oh, Quinn turning up the heat right now.
Spat Rider is currently trying to get a Force Staff to try and help deal with this Invoker problem. But as he does that, he gets picked off. Snowball rolling at you, but I think Gaimin Gladiators, they're willing to turn around and fight here. Now, Whitemon's trying to pull them into 33 here.
Does have his BKB.
Hook shot doesn't land, hits a boar instead. Turn around, roar onto the clock. 33 actually is going to commit for this kill. BKB and drums.
He
has to TP away. No, the damage is too much. Massive misread of the situation there. Unable to get the kill. Lorinov has to TP away the second he's ruptured.
He commences as they're also looking for the pickoff again on Soxa. He cannot catch a break.
Yeah, he's one of the only guys who could play out on the map, but
dude, they have
bottom lane.
They've had his number, man.
They have.
Better lineup. I don't think he's gonna feel good again.
Rupture, roll, TP. He rolls a certain distance, now goes to the TP. They managed to pick him up, but he's still dead. That Rupture is just such a hard counter to the Pango. There's not much Lorinov can do about this. And as soon as one is dead, Gaimin Gladiators just keep on pushing for more.
It has to be set up in a way where you isolate a key core target, drag them into Roar, drag them into Link, and just go to work.
Nightfall has to use his BKB. Probably has to TP away. Surprise, he's going for it. Did he make the same mistake that 33 did? He sure did. Got baited into going for the clockwork. Now it looks like 33 has been roared himself. BKB turnaround, nothing doing. He's just going to die out here. And so was Whitemon as he joins in. They're done.
There's no way to come back from this.
Gaimin Gladiators are going to wait for second Roche. Unless they find a really opportune pickoff. Which just happened with 33.
Yeah, this map just collapsed really fast. Oh, look at the D-Ward. W for Whitemon. He'll get slain. L for Whitemon.
Lower.
He dies.
Does Soxa even have a way to break the Lincolns?
And then you get a free fight for the Pango.
Smoke is going to break immediately. Watson drops the ultimate.
They're kiting them into the ward.
Looking for a fight. They do manage to get the static link of the Gyrocopter as he pushes up to the high ground, but the Hurricane Pike, the BKB, comes too late for Nightfall. His link is broken, and his damage is pathetic compared to what Watson is able to push out right now. Rupture onto the Pango. He has to roll away, try and TP out. 33 going to do something similar here, but they both are going to die. One dies to the Blood Right, the other to the Rod of Atos.
So much of that AoE damage. It's too juicy to pass. I mean, all side of Fear on is you can jungle a bit if you feel like that Visage lane is too scary. Just don't feed away the kill. As
Tofu in trouble. Tag team. Extra damage required. They'll get. Yeah, what is that? I mean, if it works out.
It's a lot of gold if he gets kills off this.
Yeah, exactly, right? He is banking on the fact that if he gets these Soul Assumption kills, he's going to deliver the final blow to Ace. Does get that extra gold. So worth it for him. And already, you can get any extra kills off of it.
3 do it at that exact point though, right? Like there wasn't some pressure on this gyro. And now there's double support bottom. I mean, if you just, nice tree cut. That might have been a kill. Nightfall does not get that.
They're gonna pop out, go for the Nature's Prophet. He's teleporting away. The dead shot's gonna stop him.
Ooh,
so moving the support out of this lane. Now they kill Watson. And now we're about to reach a point.
And it's a bottom
invis.
Yeah. Celery will be forced to take it here. So Sand King's getting big, but he doesn't get the power rune, and the kill attempt bottom, straight back at it. He's tanky.
But Watson, he's going to counter teleport in, and they couldn't do enough damage. The snowball is going to end in a dead zone right next to the tower. Whitemon will die. Gaimin Gladiators have brought a ton of heroes here, but it seems to be worth it. They've already killed 2, and with Lornoff joining, it may not be big. Magnetize goes out, and that's helping him, but he is getting burned down. As look at this damage from, he's just stuck underneath the sandstorm in the epicenter. He's not going anywhere. He got a triple kill with the Magnetize, and the supports are still trying to hunt down Watson here. Saksa, 33, he just needs the vision. It's a dead shot to get the kill in the end. Man, that Magnetize. That's crazy how many heroes it killed while the Earth Spirit himself wasn't even able to like restack it. He was just kind of dead.
Yeah, this game's just a brawl.
It really is. The tag team makes short work of Ace's Underlord. You get the extra sources of damage such as familiars, and it's not great. Lornoff is on his way. Celery's perhaps going to be the one person to die instead. Dead shot and a roll in from Lornoff right on point. Wrath of Nature, a quick shot down, and now the epicenter Sand King is trying to crawl up to them, but the Gyrocopter did manage to hit his ultimate, slowing them down, and as a result, the epicenter is now gone. They do no longer feel confident about taking this team fight. So we are going to be going for Vanguard for Ace. Again, really value Crimson Guard game. Still going to need a pipe, though, somewhere in it. Celery, that haste rune that was both denied and bottled, be put to use by Lornoff. Let's get another kill. Another kill for 33, who is racking up the gold. He is the one person who's been spending the least amount of time farming, but he is at the same net worth as some of these other heroes, like this Gyrocopter, who is going to die to the epicenter Blink Dagger gank, but they're going to roll in, try and punish. Burrow Strike not up for another 4 seconds. That's going to be far too late to get Quinn out of here.
He just cannot escape. It's an amp damage popped out of the bottle. As Gaimin has some heroes around mid, they're going to make a move for the support. They'll get him.
And Tundra support stepping a little bit to
win games by outscaling an opponent or going later and not just deathballing 20 minutes down mid.
Yeah.
Oh, TP bottom.
Nice pick off. It's still a support, but it may lead them into taking this bottom tower with the Fury on Tundra if they can get the initiation, which they're looking at right now with Lornoff with his Invis rune. Spots Tofu.
This is a bait,
comes out of the trees, hits the bushwhack. Now he's going to be stuck inside the Rod of Atos, caught by the Burrow Strike and blown up. The BKB does not come out fast enough, took too much damage. And now Tundra at all.
Eyes on Ace. He's tanky.
And he is. Shard blocks him in. Okay, Sprout pushes him back out, but Whitemon, he's in a bad position. It looks like Celery is trying to catch even more. Once they finish up Whitemon, let's see if they can help Celery out as he is caught 33 inside of the cogs. 33 dropping some birds. It's going to be a while before they can finish him up, but he's been abandoned by his team.
This map is just too hard to play. They just can't find openings.
And they got Saksa on the other side of it as
would have been a route, but it's pretty hindsighty, you know?
Yeah.
As 33 is going to go down again.
He's going to be the one that gets caught.
Like, this is a good Visage build, you know? This is a Visage build where you could have 5-man and won this game and let the
Gaimin Gladiators. So when we said we were talking about, you know, crazy. Like early Roshan into being able to take away Gaimin Gladiators towers, it's just not happening. Now they smoke back into the mid lane. They're going to spot Saksa. That's a freebie. They even see the Earth Spirit as well. Celery once again trying to turn 1 kill into 2. It's going to be met with some resistance this time around. Magnetized, and the Gyrocopter ultimate comes on in and does way too much damage to these port supports. Lornoff is going to chase after the squirrel. Hit him with a rock.
He'll get him.
Smash him.
So power the Earth Spirit. This is still a super strong hero for Tundra. They can fight around it.
Yeah, I believe he also had a shield rune.
Which is something you should worry about. Some decent damage coming out from Watson.
Rocket goes out to the Roshan pit. Sees that Roshan is up, but Tundra are not in the pit.
I'm surprised they're going out like this instead of just forcing the fight into them.
And the smoke into each other. A quick 4-step backwards.
Quinn is just
Now they turn back in. Quinn, he went for the hit on some of these heroes, ran into Lornoff with his BKB, but Nightfall's actually in a little bit of trouble. Activated his Satanic, though. He's healing up a little bit, but it's going to run out soon. Do they have the damage to push through? The Gyrocopter going to slip away into the high ground. Quinn is still fighting underneath the Sandstorm. Watson's own BKB is about to wear thin as the Magnetize just keeps on stacking up. Gaimin Gladiators, they got to get out of here. They've already sent Watson home through the teleport. Tofu's going to try and make a run for it. Into the triangle he goes, and he's good, while Quinn goes back in with his Bloodstone. He's low, though. Bloodstone up in 3 more seconds. Is he going to be able to survive? 33, throws the shot. Wrong target. Hits through the Underlord instead. The kick and the Magnetize. None of it's enough. Lornoff almost dies to the Stinger there from Quinn. How did almost nobody die?
So many.
A gate right into the pit area, and Tundra are a bit too skittish to take it. They're waiting for their full 5-man. Gleipnir goes out, but a Gyrocopter ultimate in response. Still, though, jump forward from Quinn. They went for the Visage, is nowhere close enough, and Quinn is surrounded by heroes. He has to use his Epicenter with the remainder of his BKB. Activate the Bloodstone. He's back up to full HP. Stone form for 33. That'll buy him a little bit of time as Tundra trying to regroup, but when he comes back in, it's Watson going for his throat. He takes him out. Now going for Whitemon. Snowball over to the side. Dodged a little bit of damage. Still trying to play around this Gyrocopter and the extra flat cannons, but it looks like they've lost too many heroes with a buyback coming in for the Hoodwink, and now that Hoodwink has caught Lornoff as he tried to get out of here, but a Gleipnir into a Bushwhack has caught him. Quinn finish him off the Stinger. Back over to Nightfall, who retreats the other direction of Soxa, who heads to the corner. Caught by the Bushwhack in the end. He is 1,000% dead, and Gaimin Gladiators.
Take a more defensive position around the Roche, make you go up the hill.
We just saw this.
That's a expensive death. It does have buyback available.
Make a sneaky move here. Say we're gonna push, but he's actually looking for somebody out of the map. Greedy. But this also just is greedy. It leaves them with no Sand King. They're gonna have to gate him back or something. No, the Underlord, they're just not gonna go through the gate at all. They know this Furion is not recoverable. So instead, away he goes. Lornoff, will he connect on the roll? Connects on the Shivas anyway. Kicks him back into his team. And Tofu. That's a dead squirrel right there.
I'll pay the price. That's a nice pickoff for Tundra. Regain some map control here. He's out for 100, by the way.
Yeah, they're staggering these deaths. Earlier. Close to getting a pickoff that turns into that high ground push.
Or would you catch him on the Tormentor?
Going on right now. Shiva's going out. Shiva's on both sides. Quinn looks to stop Lornoff. Lornoff controlled up. BKB Epicenter right in the middle of them with Nightfall. Nightfall's taking a ton of damage. Does he survive through this one? The Satanic is keeping alive for now, but now the hookshot went out. Oh, the Stoneform! Kick him out of there! Get Nightfall out, and Lornoff will have to give up his life for that, but God, he saved his carry.
Can he still get out?
No, there was a large window there where he was not hitting Nightfall. Soxa, he's constantly playing away from his team, trying to push in these lanes, and that means every once in a while he will get sinking invis. But then there's also, you know, Celery's going to be playing the sides of the map or whatever, looking for his hook shot. And then you've got the Hoodwink, who's always going to be in the trees. A gate straight into the Roshan pit. Roshan roars.
Just fast,
and
but not
Tundra
fast enough.
is coming through right now with the Shivas right in the middle of all of them. Lornoff with a huge hit, and Nightfall follows it up with the flat cannon shots that are raining in on Gaimin Gladiators, and he's doing so much damage with the Magnetize, it could take them out. Watson, he's getting TP away. Meanwhile, they did manage to get the last hit on Roshan, but the Aegis picked up by Lornoff, and he's battling it out with the Bloodstone of Quinn. Inside of this Sandstorm, is it going to be good enough? He tries to burrow strike into the corner. He's not going to make it. Nightfall, hot in pursuit, will finish him up and get the ultra kill.
So much damage coming out from this Gyrocopter, who gets the fight of his dreams. The frontliners go in. He sees a big prize out of that Roche, to be honest.
Dealing with the waves, but also catching a pickoff. Perhaps that shot, it gets him before he can disappear into the trees. He tries to go the other direction, but now a rocket is on him. A missile will finish him off. 23 to 22. About
going, throwing. There are buybacks available for Gaimin.
They are. Hoodwink's going to use his.
And no Divine on this Gyro. He has 8K gold.
Here comes the gate. Tundra starts backing away. They haven't bought back yet on the Sand King, and they may not have to. They've already got a pick off onto Soxa. And Tundra are going to leave without being able to take down the melee barracks.
I think Nightfall wanted to scout it out. Maybe you get that roll-in stone form kick.
Oh, they're gating. They're gating. Trying to catch these heroes. They've already started with the sight device on Nightfall. He's down to half HP,
Snowball
picked up
save.
by the snowball. Oh, the hook shot. It comes a little bit too early or a bit too late. He's on the other side of the cogs now.
Healing.
Nightfall. He's going to start healing up. Watson's got to retreat with Silver Edge. They don't have the vision to be able to spot him, but they can see everybody else. And Ace isn't going to be able to crawl through that portal fast enough. No way, no how. Gaimin Gladiators lose 3. They have just maybe given away the game to Tundra as a result. They're going to go for the tier 4. It's a buyback onto Quinn as he tries to hold around this throne. With 3 heroes only, he's going to try and get off the epicenter. Couldn't get it off, and no Bloodstone either. He's not going to heal up. He's dead. Watson can't stand against the full 5-man weight of the Tundra heroes. We are going to go to a game 3.
Wow, 3? Like, what?
On him, so.
Yeah, he had last pick. It was kind of any damage.
Brambles is going to kill him. Okay.
Well,
these supports are vastly overestimating themselves.
There's a lot of over-aggression right now in this game. The lane killing some couriers. So you should have a fast level 6 here, get those birds up. Whereas Tundra going to bring 3 heroes top, looking for the bounty.
Ace already getting some quill damage up. Can he get a few more? Not going to get that final one in, which means Nightfall might live as a result, or maybe he doesn't. Tofu cuts down the tree, gets the vision last second.
He still has a lot of big wand here, too.
Yeah, he has a chance to be able to live through this one, though. Dodging the cogs. Brand award for himself. Quinn is cutting across. He may actually go on the offensive here. Go for 33.
That'd be a big catch if he can snag it.
With Watson right behind him, hitting in the Requiem. That's a good start. Now slow him down with the raises long enough that Quinn can close that distance to hit the burrow strike and finish him off.
I think he would have solo killed him, honestly.
Yes, back to the. There's no world you go Bloodstone before Ash.
That's
right?
what I mean. That's
yeah,
what
that
I
would
assuming.
be insane.
Casual mask.
Burrow strike, terrorize with an amp damage. They barely have enough. Tofu.
He's tanky.
He is used to these trade-offs, I believe, at this point in time. Maybe with his wand and the brambles. No. In fact, all he really did was just prolong his death long enough that 33 could be a part of it. Get some
help do well. Solid early game from the Willow. Whitemon wants to invade. They're bringing everybody for this. They can steal the stacks.
Bringing the gyrocopter. Oh, this could be real bad. The flat cannon and the ultimates are both available. They'll get a few of them out of it. Now the coil's going to be used from Lornoff to try and kill Quinn with the bird drops. 33 needs a soul assumption to finish him off, and he's got him. Lornoff hits a silence on 2, but the Requiem, no, the cogs! It goes out from Whitemon, stops Watson from getting that off. It would have been a dream. They'll still be able to clean up on heroes here, as now the Requiem's going to get dropped on the latter half of the fight as Tundra's, Lornoff, and Nightfall will head down the ramp to the right-hand side. Saksa will die in the left.
Going back in.
Nightfall thinks he could still take this one, but he's got to be careful.
Think so.
No, not with a bristleback leading up all of these goo stacks on you. That's
a tough triangle to invade that early. Gaimin know it's a huge objective with all the stacks. They have Sand King, Bristle, just a lot of HP to get through.
They know. They may still get it, though. No, they're not. They knew that was kind of coming, but the root landed. Oh, man. If they actually managed to get both kills out of this, which they will, they had a successful scan on them on the other side of the river. They knew there was going to be some sort of play at the danger that Quinn was bringing. Blinked up, or smoked up with a blink.
Man, Tofu has owned this game. He is MVP so far for sure. These brambles have ruined Tundra. That triangle fight as well, he landed multiple versions.
That's probably not going to be enough. Maybe he dies for another shuriken, though. Or maybe he gets another hit.
And
oh, the Chen. He got the extra heal.
Nice play.
Yeah.
That's all you're looking for. You're looking for the kill total to go up and up and up. You're going to take the gold lead as a result. Right now, they're still looking for their first track kill of the game. Would love to take this fight around this tower if they can get it going.
Maybe Celery is stepped too far forward. Tofu tries to bail him out with the brambles. It's not going to be good enough. Not with the Visage familiars chasing.
Got to try and run him down.
And now got the hook shot. Watson trying to get the Requiem once again. The cogs perfectly placed to stop Watson's Requiem. And they'll be able to get the support. Can they get it even more, though? What about the cores? The Shuriken starts going out there. Has to threaten the Requiem. As that puck orb comes a little bit too close to comfort there.
Poking
Watson
him down.
being constantly peppered by these Shurikens. And chased out
Soxa
Even
waiting.
more. Soxa, another one that's going to bounce over to the SF. Doesn't kill him, but may add up on Quinn as he goes down. But it costs Visage his life as he dives in for that one with the fresh Aghanim Scepter done on the Bristleback. There is a new threat in the field. It's Watson's turn to take the Ancient stacks, and they have gotten so much more out of those Ancients. More kills, more Ancient stacks. Honestly, it's a little surprising. Jeez. This Cog's really adding up.
Did get the
And
track
another Soul
on him.
Assumption. Yeah, Quinn's going to have to Burrow Strike far enough away he can hope to blink out. He'll go for the Chen instead. Lornoff is going to jump to the other side of the orb. The Soul Assumption landing on a Celery, not quite enough. And the Terrorize being threatened there from Tofu will force Lornoff to back off.
And those Bloodstones later on, it's gonna pay off here. Looking for the stun, he'll get it here.
Stops him.
This would be a massive kill.
Big, 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 big. Let's see if the Bristleback gets a kill out of it in return. Not even close. Could not activate his Aghanim Scepter.
In between this Bristle, Sand King, whatever it is that lets them frontline, it's going to make the team fight a lot trickier.
Yeah.
But right now, you still have that poke potential without the sustain.
Again, the Burrow Strike Terrorize combination strikes Lornoff
Right
once
on
again
point.
into the Bramble.
Man, those are not guaranteed connections. You have to be fast and on point with this
And they take the tower on the top lane as well. The rest of the team that just killed the puck is cutting in. Tundra, they have to try and go through the gate here. The familiar drops. Oh, the Hurricane pushes him away, but he was still channeling.
Almost got the range for the Sand King stun. The downside, Tundra are getting corralled.
Yeah, they are.
So they're not, this puck is not out on a side lane, pushing it in deep. They're getting pushed out of their territory. And Gaimin are group. This is what they want to do with these 5 heroes. Group up and take the 5-on-5, and they found 33.
Run into the perfect hero to Burrow Strike Requiem. No chance at a stone form. Not that he even has it, I think. Just got their items. Double Yules and a BKB for the Bristleback. Now, what Tundra got in return was a BKB on the Gyrocopter. He's going to have to come in big for this one. Maybe not right now, though. Not on that pickoff.
No, you can't afford that kind of pickoff right outside the base, too.
It's true.
So if you're Tundra, do you try and smoke and fight now? Well, I guess that answers it. There's nobody else here, though.
They got the initiation. The follow-up, a little slow. Quinn stops 33. Hits him with the Yules now. Second chance of being able to hit that epicenter. Meanwhile, Celery's going to be run down by the Gyrocopter. Saved, though, perhaps by Tofu. Nightfall's going to have to keep chasing that while 33 is getting chased by Ace, who has his fresh BKB, but an invisibility allows him to get away. Soxa bails him out with the Shard.
Now Nightfall, he wants to advance. Watson hiding in the trees.
Gets a Requiem from behind, the Burrow Strike on in. Nightfall gets his BKB up, but he's dying quickly. He managed to get away. The physical damage isn't able to finish him off. Now, they've lost their Bristleback. Watson's still very strong.
Can Tundra clean up more here? They would love to get some track Visage kills.
Oh,
3
yeah.
down. They
This
want
could
that
be
SF.
so much gold. Manta could have dodged some of it, but they have more and more heroes to
Quinn?
keep chasing. But they have an
Did he clean it
epicenter
up?
from Quinn. Stinger finishes off the supports, but he couldn't kill Nightfall. Nightfall lives through it all ever so barely, and they did manage to finish off the Shadow Fiend. In the meanwhile, they wipe Gaimin Gladiators.
This is going to buff him up too. Just pure utility and support coming out from 33. He is going to rely on the damage from the puck and the gyro. I mean, this puck can scale well in this game too. Not a lot of lockdown on the side of Gaimin.
Hit the Burrow Strike initiation onto 33, who gets
Double
forced
force.
through Brambles. But the final hit from the Shadow Fiend was able to get the kill.
To a new position, and then do you want to continue to chase? How much do you have left to do so as Watson just runs up the high ground?
Oh, missed the Burrow Strike on Quinn. Immediately has to activate the Bloodstone for fear of death. Otherwise, a really good gyro.
Oh,
And the
that coil.
Requiem's now the coil. Their only hope is to get out with the BKBs now because the damage is done. Whitemon's going to catch Quinn, not letting him escape with the familiar drops and the cog hit. That's going to be enough. The first core down on the side of Gaimin Gladiators as Tundra hunt for more. Will they get more? Tofu, 4 staffs up, gets away there.
Ace is in trouble though. He has no BKB.
That is a much bigger kill.
Can't TP.
Yep, they're keeping the familiars on him, and now the battery assaults. Now the damage rains in. 2 core kills for Tundra as the game.
Massive clump from Tundra that you could use with the Sand King, Terrorize, Willow combination.
There's going to be a lot of gunk on the field. Tofu's going to be okay. Burrow Strike on it 2 for now. Quinn activates his Bloodstone already.
Well, that's the coil down.
It is the coil down, and it's a lot of damage on Nightfall. Ooh. The Goose stacks, and now try to finish off with the Burrow Strike, but Quinn self-fuels. Sandstorm, hookshot on through him to be able to get the stun, and the cogs! It pushes Ace outside of the base. That's okay. He still has his BKB, but now that BKB is on cooldown. Now Tundra can go and hit the high ground again. One of the best tier 2 for Gaimin. Tundra
Nightfall on a show.
Smoked up on the right, 33. Approaching the Gaimin Gladiators ground, their territory. Encroaches upon it just a little bit to get some vision down. So Gaimin Gladiators abandon their home, move to the right side now. Through the south side, do manage to get the coil onto 3. The Terrorize goes out, doesn't really hit much at all. There was still a face-shifted Pox trapped inside the Bramble, but he's able to get away. Now the Requiem goes out. They focus on Nightfall, but he's got BKB, Satanic, and a Butterfly. You're not touching that Gyrocopter. He wipes out Ace. Looks for more. Burrow Strike back in, but again, you're not touching this Gyrocopter. He's touching you right now, and his touches hurt. He brings down a second core. This one does have buyback, but straight into the high ground push goes Nightfall.
I mean, good enough. Like, what is Hurricane Pike going to do in this game? You're already not killing anybody. Oh, Quinn just dead here.
Yeah, when we were talking about team fights and what could happen, it might just end with a pick-off on Quinn. 4 versus 5 now.
90 seconds, no Sand King. It's insane.
All right, Tofu, you're going to have to hit something incredible here. And is he just going to be dead before the fight even goes? He's not. But Ace can't even stand up and get some stacks onto this Gyrocopter. He's chased away at just the mere threat of a missile.
It's just mega.
You can go while your tier 4s are getting roughed up. Both now gone, so is Celery, so is Ace. Wait, the Bloodstone? Okay. He stays alive. Can he do damage, though? He gets Whitemon low. Does manage to kill the Visage as well. The stacks of Quills. He finally goes down to the Ag's Coil. Buybacks as a result of that one. Tofu trying to get out, but Nightfall pursues with his Blink Dagger. They are... Wait, no, he was going for the throne.
He got close.
He did. He took down the tier 4s, went for the throne. They do have buybacks on the rest of their heroes.
And Flack you, so...
And Satanic if he gets low.
I think his throne's just going to explode. There's no glyph.
Yeah, they could just hit that. Nightfall's just going to go for it. Blinks in, Swift Blink. No, he turns around to hit Ace, and Ace is hitting right back with those Quills. They throw out the Requiem. That pushes back the Visage, while Ace and Quinn chase after Nightfall. Terrorize does manage to hit Nightfall, but he turns around now, activates his BKB. Satanic. The Quills are still doing a lot, but nobody else was doing a damn thing for him. It was just Ace's damage that was threatening Nightfall. As soon as he's gone, it's all over.